Okay, question 2 or question 4, just because of the way I've copied and pasted it. Part A. Firstly, you are given that 56.7 times 42 equals 2,381.4. It's really important to realize that you're not having to do this calculation longhand. That would take you too long to, in the exam to do all these calculations. They're expecting you to use this calculation. So I'm just going to write that calculation again. So 56.7 times by 42 equals 2,381.4. Now, the calculation that I've got here is 567. So 567 times by 42. Well, we can see it's a very related calculation. The only difference is that's been times by 10. So my overall answer, the whole lot, that's stayed the same, hasn't it? Same. So altogether, it's just been times by 10. So this has to just be times by 10. So my answer must therefore be 23814, or 23,814. Part B. Write down the value of 238.14 divided by 56.7. Well, I can use this, and I'm just going to rewrite this as a division calculation. So given this bit here, which says 2,381.4, and if I write down the kind of related division question, it would be divided by this bit here, 56.7, must equal the 42, mustn't it? In just the same way as, it's exactly the same, if I just get another piece of paper, it's exactly the same as 7 times 5 equals 35, so I can rewrite that as 35 divided by 7 equals 5. It's a related fact. So, right, I've got that written down now. Now I'm going to actually write down underneath what this calculation is. So 238.14, and this time I'm going to divide it by 56.7. So it's divided by exactly the same amount, but this is just 10 times less. So that's being divided by 10. So my answer will just be 10 times less. So it's going to be 4.2. Okay, part C of this question. Just going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, part C of this question. Work out the value of 56.7 times by 41. Well, again, I'm going to start by writing this bit out. I know that 56.7 times 42 is 2,381.4. So this is just one lot of 56.7 less. So what that means is I can just take away one lot of 56.7 from what I already have. So I've got this here, and if I just take away one lot of 56.7, so 2,381.4, and I'll take away, just be really careful by lining up your decimal point correctly. So it's just gone off. Okay, so I'm going to take away one lot of the 56.7, and that will leave me with 41 lots of it. So I'm going to take away 56.7, and I have to do this calculation. 4 take away 7, I can't do it. I'm going to borrow. So that's 7. 0 take away 6, I can't do it. So I'm going to borrow. So that's 4, and that's 2, and we've got 2,324.7, and that's my answer, 2,324.7.